And green flags in the air. We're underway. And 20 laps the distance tonight for ModLite to go 4 wide. One car makes contact. I believe that's one of the Priest boys. As the green flag flies, we're underway. And it looks like Brian Davis elected to tag, so that put Brendan Priest up in the inside of row number, or the outside of row number 2. Now he's going to take the race lead away from the 88 of Michael Prey, as Myers and Prey work side by side for second. The man out front is Brendan Priest, and check out the run from the 18 machine of Triffenbach. That blue hot rod coming across the stripe right now. He drove it in deep into turn number 3, almost made a stick off of turn number 4, ended up losing a little bit of the goodie there off of turn number 4 and fell back several spots in the number 18 car. So somebody's trying to put on a show tonight, and that's the 18 machine of Triffenbach. But Brendan Priest is still your race leader, as Sean Connors now eyes to the inside of Michael Prey. He'll take over that second spot. So go 3 wide behind him. Colin Bender the outside of Brandy Myers and John Priest. And Colin Bender using that high line. He's going to stick to the top and try to reel in the 88 machine of Michael Prey. As they work off at turn number 4, it will be Colin Bender moving up into the 3rd position over the 88 machine of Prey. Now trying to take over second from Sean Connors. One car spins around off of turn number 4. That brings out the yellow flag once again here in tonight's main event for your ModLites. As green flag flies. So Colin Bender found a lot of horsepower and speed in that car for the yellow flag came out up on the top side. Right now, though, he's on the bottom of the racetrack. We'll see if he tries to work his way back up to the top. He's going to get passed there right now by John Priest, who takes over that 3rd position. So John Priest was into 3rd. Colin Bender, though, finds some speed back down the bottom, trying to find some moisture off of turn number 2. They'll go side by side for 3rd as Michael Prey with a big wiggle off of turn number 2. Thought he was going to spin around, able to keep in it. Did lose a spot, though, to Richard Kipp, as Matthew Triefenbach does spin around. That will bring out the yellow flag in turn number 4. 16 laps to go in tonight's ModLite main event. And Sean Connors looks to the outside of Brendan Priest. He's going to drive around him. Sean Connors with a great restart, trying to take the race lead from Brendan Priest as they work off of turn number 4. It will be Connors taking it, as Brendan and John Priest now sit 2nd and 3rd, and Colin Bender in the 4th position. Top 4 drivers, they've driven away from the 115 of Bodie Parker, who just got around the 88 machine of Michael Prey, move him up to that 5th spot. So Bodie Parker looked pretty racy during the heat race earlier on. Right now, holding up strong in that 5th position, driving away from Michael Prey and Richard Kipp, trying to reel in your top 4 drivers, as it's Sean Connors out front, Brendan Priest in the 2nd spot, John Priest in 3rd, Colin Bender 4th, Parker rounds out your top 5. As Colin Bender now has his sights set on that 3rd position. John Priest was on the inside of the racetrack through turns 3 and 4. We'll see what he decides to do here in turn number 1. Looks like Priest going to give the top 2. Colin Bender once again through turns 1 and 2. Great drive that time for John Priest in the 51 machine, though, as Brendan Priest now looks to the inside of Sean Connors for the top spot. Brendan Priest slide job. Here comes Sean Connors with the crossover, though. They're side by side at the line into turn number 1. Working their way around some lap traffic. The number 1 machine of Brian Schmidt. They'll both get by him, and Brendan Priest will take the top spot. He'll drive away from the 114 of Connors. So Brendan Priest to the top spot. Sean Connors in 2nd. They work around the 27 of Braden Kill. Put him 1 lap down, and now you got a 3, 4th, and 5th running nose to tail. Now there's an exchange for 4th with Bodie Parker as one car spins around the 86 of Davis. As the green flag flies once again here with 11 laps to go. And it's going to be the Priest boys battling for the top spot with Brendan Priest right now besting his father. We saw it in the stock car main event between the Franzmans with the father, the elder, getting the W. Now we'll see what the youngster Brendan Priest can do. Can he hold off John Priest, who right now has his hands full of Sean Connors once again, that 114. Bodie Parker takes over the 4th spot from Colin Bender once again as they race off at turn number 2. It will be 9 laps to go as they cross the stripe. It's Brendan Priest out front, John Priest in second, Sean Connors third, Bodie Parker 4th, Colin Bender 5th. Michael Prey and Richard Kemp as Matthew Treifenbach once again spins around off of turn number 4. That will bring out the yellow flag, his second caution flag of the night, so it looks like his night is done. Tough break for the 18 machine of Matthew Treifenbach. Green flag is in the air once again. And Brendan Priest will hold off John Priest, who now has his hands full once again with Sean Connors in the 114. Colin Bender and Bodie Parker, they continue their battle for the 4th spot as well. Off of turn number 4 they come. It's going to be John Priest sliding across the nose of the 114 of Sean Connors to hang on to that 2nd spot. But Connors once again goes top shelf as John Priest looks to the inside of Brendan. Couldn't quite do anything with him. Actually loses a lot of momentum off of turn number 2 as Brendan Priest drives away from this battle for second as Sean Connors pulls right back up to the backside of John Priest. Priest right now 1 and 2, led by Brendan, then it's John. Sean Connors in 3rd, Colin Bender, Bodie Parker your top 5. Then it's going to be Michael Prey right now in the 6th spot, Richard Kemp 7th. 8th is Brian Stormont, Brandy Myers Knight, Scott Elderworth rounds out your top 10. 6 laps to go as they cross the stripe. Here tonight's 20-lap main event. And Sean Connors keeps getting higher and higher on the racetrack, trying to find some speed in that car. He was a hot rod earlier on. But here comes Colin Bender trying to get past him now for that 3rd position. But it will be Connors holding up onto that position at the line with Bender in the 4th spot, followed by Parker in 5th. As Brendan Priest right now starting to lap some cars. Just got around Koch and Schmidt. Looking to do the same to the 27 of Kill. So Kill, Schmidt, Koch go a lap down. Now Koch pulls up side by side with Schmidt. As they went 3 wide with Brendan Priest. Koch actually washed up the racetrack. Almost got the inside of Sean Connors as Bodie Parker and Colin Bender now battle for 4th. They go into turn number 3, and looks like Koch's going to be right ahead of Parker. And Koch almost spins around off of turn number 4, trying to hold on to it. He will spin around down the front straightaway. Koch brings out the yellow flag, the lap car. Green flag in the air. 4 laps to go in tonight's main event. And Sean Connors is going to try to mount the charge on John Priest for the race lead off of turn number 2. They go side by side, drag race into 3. Priest down low, Connors on top. Here comes Colin Bender, full sin mode. Oh, Colin Bender went full sin right there. Falls back to the 4th spot as Bodie Parker now takes over 3rd. Sean Connors, your race leader now over John Priest, who's trying to fight back. He got right up to the back bumper of the 114 of Connors, pushed him up the racetrack to take the race lead. Connors going to come back with a crossover move. 2 laps to go in tonight's main event for the ModLites. I know we sold you the whole ticket, but you only need the edge of your seat right now. John Priest down to the inside of Sean Connors once again for the race lead as they come to the white flag. It's going to be Connors and Priest side by side with the advantage going to Connors. One more time around. John Priest and Sean Connors once again side by side. Priest on the inside of Connors. Connors will lead him into 3. Here comes John Priest. One final power move. Connors going to give it to him to dominate off the corner. He's going to fight back on the inside. It's going to be Connors at the line. Sean Connors climbs out of the car. He'll celebrate this one, race fans. Your main event winner here tonight. Well, Sean, how about that one here tonight, man? You and John Priest put on a great battle here tonight, man. Thought you used up all the goodie there midway through. You took the lead, gave it back up, fell back to middle of the top 5 there, but able to get it done here tonight, man. What came to you there that last restart?
Honestly, there's a lot about learning the track. You know, there's positives, there are a lot of negatives, so I just wanted to piece it all together. You know, the cautions made me think about, you know, where I want to be on the track, too high, too low? Do I want to overdrive it? So we found the right setup and the right strategy. So big thank you to Simonson CFO, AMSOIL, Engine Ice, my dad and I, my mom out in Boston. Hello. So
she'll be watching on Gestalt production later.
You bet.
Hey, so talk about coming off of turn number 4. Almost looked like you let John Priest kind of overdrive turn number 4 and take the lead from you so you could diamond off that corner.
Absolutely. He did it too many times. So, you know, I kind of anticipated he was going to do it on the last lap and got the best of it.
Hey, you know, I might have spoke too soon. I said the stock cars were probably going to be the race of the night, but that race right there, the ModLites look like they're going to be battling the stock cars tonight. Give it up for Sean Connors, tonight's main event winner.